Wait, no. Wrong window. My bad. There we go. Drink. Toast to this season. Another season has gone. Cheers. Another season down. Crazy, crazy times. I have to retire this deck. I feel sad. I bet like no one's playing. Other. Just all right. Another check went through. I guess I should like look at what's happening for the next season. I haven't really like paid much attention. I know people are talking about things. Let's see what is up. I like to go to new. I'm gonna go backwards. So. How many cards are even in play? Oh, it's a lot. Actually, a lot. Ooh, a blockade runner. It's the merfolk, right? I should just like look at cards and guess to see what they are. Blockade runner is what that makes. I think it makes itself unblockable. I think. Yeah. Okay. Sick and tired like gives. The black sorcery? I think it gives like 2 creatures by some until in turn. Like that. It's an instant. Oh, okay. Soul Gorger Org. Is it like a 5 mana 6/6? Does a bunch of stuff. Okay, yeah, it was close. Wait, this is kind of fun. Wait, how more can I go through these? I started having a look at Parasitic Bond. It's something like you enchant a creature. I think it like deals like 2 damage to you or something like that. Okay, I'm pretty good at this. Okay, hold on. You gotta know those ones. 3 double black, discard 3 cards, target player, like that. Yeah, sorcery. I think it's sort of. Bayou Dragonfly. It's like a 4 mana. It's like a 1/1 flyer that regenerates, something like that. Oh, 2 mana. Okay, I was wrong. What am I thinking of? Thanks, Swamwalk. Okay, I was way off. Way off. Right, Melton has that one. 2/1. It's sorcery could exiled. Look at that. Reckless Ogre. It's like a 2 mana 3/3. Attacks each turn to Babel, something like that. Oh, okay. No, I was way off. Exodus. Abu Howler? I have no idea. This is from Invasion. Okay, how many of these are... Oh, there's a lot. Okay. What is that many? Abu Howler... I have no idea, actually. Oh, it looks for other Kavu. Okay. Tormented Angel... Is it like black-white flyer? You pay a life and you return to your hand, something like that? Oh no, way off. Way off. Ticking Gnomes. Like a 3 mana. Let's like sack this to deal damage to something. Echo. Not bad. It's actually not a terrible card. Be worse. There are worse cards. Riptide Chronologist. Uh, like a level up creature, isn't it? For like, no, is that a level up? Okay, it's not a level up guy. Okay, new to me. Provokin Fetish. Oh, what does this card do? Like black. I have no idea. Battlefield draw card being accepts it. +1/+1. Okay. Walking Dream. It's like a 1/5. Something like can't be blocked if it attacks alone or something like that. No, okay, I was wet. What am I thinking of? It's like. Oh, okay, I don't know. I have no idea what I was thinking of. Alright, let's forget this. What's left here? What are good cards are left? Hellrider, Deranged Resistance, not bad. I almost thought that was Dead Weight. It's red, white. It's Trickery. Sarah Zealot. Phalanx Leader. Outside command. King of the Pride. Keep pushing. Running Search getting hits. I hate that. I hate when they get hits after the fact. What are the new cards that are in? Ooh, Flyers. Okay, this guy's pretty good. Oh, this guy's actually really good. I was hoping actually would make it in. Forbid. All right. Forbid. All right. It's okay. Okay. Colossus Hammer. Yes. Yes. That's got to be a deck. This has to be a deck in some way. I'll figure it out. O-Ring. Oh, I like how O-Ring has become like a staple. Or becoming a staple. I think you just need like effects like that. Might really need effects like that. Let's stay with Electrolyze. That's actually really good too. That's like kind of been in a lot. The red. This is the man. Screw you, red deck. This is the screw you red deck card. I was looking for the other 2 mana like 1/1 flyer that had pro red. That's like not legal. Oh yeah, Scroll has made it right. Scroll is already legal. It comes with Scroll Nest. Look at the new cards. Loot is Troll. Oh yeah, second. Oh, these are not legal. Dang, From Mystic. That would have been a cool card. So all these are all the new cards. I guess like that's decided. There's Colossus Hammer, Creeping Chill. I think Saheeli would be actually pretty good. This is actually a really good card. This effect's pretty like. This effect you see this effect in like the 4 slot most of the time, but like at a 3 slot, it seems pretty strong. Hey, but the Wards had a chance here? That's crazy. Dang, Spectral Sailor would have been kind of sweet. This would have been a really sweet card for the Flyers. Risk Reef didn't make it. That sucks. Ayulia, no. Bear Queen. Oh well. Swords had some hits? What? In your farm? Let's see what won the last tournament. I didn't really look at that either. Oh, this deck. The rendition of the original cat deck. I like how it's been winning. That's good. Good matchups. Won the mirror. When you play a bunch of mono red decks, like I think Monterey's like a. Oh my god, he played just the fling deck. Jesus. He went 2 and 2. Oh, I had to buy 2 of the channel deck. That's amazing. Oh gosh, silly. 2 with Tempered Seal. That's interesting. Not bad card. Or worse cards, I guess. First to be the Heliod. That would have been actually a really good card. This actually not a bad card. We 2-would 1 cat deck. I think it's like it's actually a pretty reasonable matchup. It plays a bunch of flyers. I play Ornithopter in this list. Why is Ornithopter in this list? You're not playing like Ghost Fireblade. Curious. Right. So I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do for the next 2 hours. I was gonna talk about, I guess, the new coming season, which I haven't really like I said, delved through. But I want to talk about this season, this current season. We're still in 14. It's a very controversial season for sure. A lot of people just didn't like it. No one likes Channel. I don't blame them. I'm like indifferent on it. Having played against it a lot, well, it's pretty indifferent. It's like you just get turned to. I think it's like any Magic has like winners and losers, really, and just like, yeah, people want to like lose through playing Magic, but like you want to think you had a good game, like you guys like went back and forth. You did your thing, they did their thing, and then like somehow someone came on top, but does anyone really have like a good game? Because someone's gonna lose, so like both players can't have a good game. Really? Can they? Look, we never like actually split up a channel deck. We just split for fellows ramp. The ran on this deck. 63%, 31 wins. 31 wins. That's a lot. But yeah, I mean, I've played a lot of Magic in my life. I've been accustomed to like losing on turn 2, 3, 4, just like feeling like when I used to play a lot of Modern, I played a lot of like Black Green X mid range, and I would just the other side see a Tron lands, like, oh god. But it's like, yeah, it's a terrible matchup, but you can still get through it, you know. I think it wasn't like the worst, so yeah, clearly the channel deck it won the most tournaments for sure. I guess aggro, there's a very like blanket category. But let's see, we split up aggro like red deck. I think it's an aggro. It's 12, 6 for Tempered Steel. Mono black 1-5. Zombies 1-3. I mean, clearly it was the best deck. I don't know, like it doesn't win all the time, but it wins most of the time, as seen here. Control, they're working some control people. Probably like too little, too late. What actually won with Hypergenesis? What was the one Hypergenesis win? I missed that. Oh, was it me? That was me. It was me, of course it was me. It's always me. I think I'll like never get to play this list again. I'm actually a little sad about this season. I'll actually never get to play a Hypergenesis list. I don't think like Hypergenesis will ever like be a deck ever again. I'm really sad. Oh, maybe it'll come back. I don't know. I do this season. I didn't do very much. I've been like on a weird Magic hiatus. I think I'm like kind of like back in the swing of things. I haven't been playing like a ton of Magic. Placements here or there. I mean, one flying ops, two count. Does it? Doesn't really count. 3 rounds. Maybe the finals with this deck? What did I lose to? Probably Channel. I had to guess. I probably lost. Oh wow, I lost to that. Yeah, that's. Ugh. Ugh. Wave. This is in the beginning, wasn't it? This is a sideboard. Wow. How is I ever gonna cast any of these spells? Rose of Chaos. Okay, what were you thinking? At least I had like this shell correct. This was the correct shell by far. Sweet. Well, I mean, it's not too bad. Maybe they got to this list a little later. Keep up anything about Teferi. Where's the Teferi? Yeah, I guess like channels probably. Is it really? I wonder if it's actually like the worst deck of all time. Like worse is the deck like, oh my god, I'm playing this channel. I want to do a little research. I want to see, because I have like, I've been through like every season. I want to see how bad it's been. Let me just pull up some random lists here. Wow, they're pretty like. Everyone had their own like little spin, but they're all like kind of the same. I'll just use his list because he was the most consistent tournaments. Okay, let me think. What are the most terrible decks of all time? I can think of a couple. Let's see. Season 3. I think a trip down memory lane. Oh wait. Types. That's a web. That's a Tom and Kate work on his website, so I can just feed. Hey, what is this? Tournaments only? They like do these like nonsense things. God, this deck was so obnoxious. No idea why I played 2 Burst Lightning, actually. Looking at this list looking back at this list, I have no idea why he played 2 Burst Lightning. But he was like one of the most winningest people. Let me just gather the list real quick. Season. There's me mono black control and necro control. Or is mono black control just okay? Mono black control is just a variant of necro control. Pretty consistent. Holy. Oh, did Tempered Steel win more than this? Did Tempered Steel actually win more than... This was really obnoxious too, but... It's just an aggro deck, it's like kind of whatever. Oh, Stram's expertise was really dumb. That card was so dumb. What I'm really thinking about was Breakfast here. I head down to a science. Let's see, one more. This Heroic was really annoying. 4. Oh, it was that annoying. Good win. I don't know, it's gotta be more annoying deck than that. There's gotta be more. Eight was the mid-range season. 6 was Hypergenesis. 7. Zombies was really annoying. Like deck. The ribbons blink. Esper, yeah, that deck. This is not like a, but this is not like a, this deck was annoying thing. This is, this guy is ridiculous thing. But I guess we can count it. I guess. What was my record against him this season? That season. Man, that deck was annoying. That deck was really annoying. Barely beat me out. And head-to-head was crazy. Let's see. Take my 60%. Take that to the bank. Alright. And what was really annoying? Let's start from now and work our way backwards. Decks I think that are the most annoying deck. Maybe just like, in no like particular order, really. But I guess we'll just start with disease and go backwards. Channel. Why is this deck really annoying? Maybe just topic right now. Oops. This is what I'm gonna talk about. The most annoying PD decks of all time. What might even by annoying? Annoying is like, I guess like one-sided play can be considered annoying. Just playing against in general is really annoying. It is really high. Let me take off this. Not like that cold, but catch a cold. I guess just like one-sided gameplay. Yeah, one-sided gameplay, just like inevitability. It's really annoying. When you like saw when you saw this deck on the other side, it's like, oh my god, I gotta go through it. I guess like high win rates. High win rates can be really annoying. Sometimes it's like fun to have a high win rate, but when you just see it all the time, then you just see it, and because the deck is so good, you're just gonna see it all the time. This is one of them. Channel. You might make it a little bigger. For the longest time, people have Channel is like flirted with. Channel has really just flirted with legality, and everyone was just like contemplating, oh, Channel. I'm like, I think in like the last like 3 seasons before this, like people are like, oh, Channel, that could be cool. Like that could be interesting. Oh, what a powerful card. And that's what we want in Pain Dreadful. You want to play with power for cheap. And then people got what they asked for, and then in the first week, I think this format was actually like solved. Not like solved, was like the first week I already knew enemy number 1. This stupid card. Because of like the combo potential. Just like you had 2 forests, a channel, a Godfrey statue, Soul Conduit, you won the game. There's like nothing else you could actually do. Unless you're like uber prepared for something like that. It is kind of funny how I think like Brian was saying how like card like Godfrey statue is actually a staple in the format. And it's actually kind of crazy that's also in the format again for this next season. Yeah, this was like so annoying. I think the most annoying part about it, and it's actually, I mean, it's not really like an annoying thing, but it's more like a feature of the deck, is that if you didn't have like the turn 2 kill of like channel, I don't know, like Godfrey Statue Soul Conduit, or maybe like channel Godfrey Statue, like Eldrazi thing, you still had Rafellos, which is like an equally busted card. It was just an insane card. Rafellos decks have been like historically been insane. It's like going from like 2 mana to 6 mana on turn 3 is very strong. So you had this like just kind of like dumb normal game of like Leatherback Baloth, Rafellos, just, and then you just like normally play Magic, archive into like big guy. And if you just stayed alive long enough, your life total was high enough that you still like soul conduit people out of games randomly. Garrett, you know, I think the perfect shell for this deck, like I said, fuels the plan B of the deck. But you just kind of want to like mid-range people out. Garrett is an excellent mid-range card. A really excellent card. Also ramps as well. I don't think Garrett is here anymore. I think it kind of slipped, but I hope it comes back. I actually kind of hope that it'd be pretty sweet. But yeah, this deck was like, I never played channel. I refuse to. I always, that's just me though. I refuse to. I never play like the best deck unless I make the best deck. I think that's my ego talking, but I always wanted to play against this deck because I did want to prove myself that I could like find different archetypes that would be good against it. But at the same time, I never wanted to play against this deck because I just losing the die roll and then just like dying on turn 2. It happens. No one wants to die in turn 2. No one really does want to die in turn 2 over and over again. And I totally see why people almost wanted to quit this whole season and ban this card, but we're never banning. We're never banning. No bans ever. Speaking of turn 2 decks, this is from season 10. This is the blue-black Dimir Cephalid Breakfast deck. I think this deck was actually like even more obnoxious. Need to close out of it. Even more obnoxious than the Rafellos deck. So the setup would be for a turn 2, which was like not uncommon, but you play a Shuko, which is a 1 mana artifact, equipment, 0 to equip. You turn 2 play Illusionist, and then you would mill your entire deck into your graveyard, hopefully hitting at least 2 other Narcomoebas, so you can then return back. I guess like let's play players. Yeah, you just flare them back. This is like a slower breakfast deck. Hold on. Pretty much. Like you didn't have to go off. Wait. Narcomoeba. Well, if you have all 4, I guess if you had all 4, you just go for the flare kill. The flare kill was really good at killing. most people used to use like wow, this is yeah, this deck was silly because of like I think like with this season there was this. I think this deck was a product of a lack of hate, and that's a lot of things that happens in Pain Dreadful. Is that sometimes things don't line up very well. It's like you have a really busted deck only because there wasn't a lot of good hate cards, and for this season in particular, I think like Cremate was like the best like exile card from a graveyard. We didn't have things like Scare Beast or like things that like could wipe things at instant speed. So, and also had one of the better mana bases. You had like Choke Estuary. I think Sunken Hollow was also in this format for this season, but it's not listed here. But yeah, basically, free spells are really good, and Archon Reboot is basically a free spell. Dread Return is basically a free spell, and it just had a lot of game. This guy Caracusk, this person Caracusk, just like ran through the season. I lost to it. I lost to it twice this season. What is this? I played Colossus. Oh, this deck was sweet. I love this deck. Look, I had like zero hate against like. There was two ways you could have fought this deck. I remember now. So there's two ways you could have fight against this deck. You could kill the Enabler or deal with the graveyard like Cremates. But like I said, deal with the graveyard is a little harder to do. So I thought like killing creatures was bad. So like it warped deck building. And that's another like instance of like that's another instance of like a really broken deck. It's like it warps the metagame in general. So a lot of people built their decks around just having like 1 mana interaction because that's what you needed. You needed like quick burn. And I think another thing was that like I think burst sighting was like not legal this season or something like that because I was playing Geist Flames and stuff, and there was very like little 1 mana interaction. So another knock against this deck, there's like lack of 1 mana interaction for the graveyard or for creatures. And this deck existed with Tempered Steel. They kind of made like a 2 deck format. If you weren't playing this, you were playing Tempered Steel. And Tempered Steel just wanted to run you over, and they played like Watchers of the Dead. With Exile Graveyards main deck. And it was also just a cat, artifact cat. Yeah, but this deck was obnoxious. I did not like this season either. Maybe because the same person was winning a lot, but the deck was very good. It was very obnoxious. It had really good game plans, and Archon was pretty good. It's a pretty good card when you're flipping your whole library to your graveyard. Next up, Esper Blink. I think part 3. So we talked about like decks that have one-sided gameplay where it's just like them goldfishing going off, and then like warping metagames where decks like warp the metagame where you had to have response to it. This is a different type of like annoyance where this guy, Ribbons of Night, arguably the best Pain Dreadful player of all time, just dominates the format on their own. This guy won like 13 or 14 tournaments. It was insane how good this character is. All with this like mid-range deck of like just value, which is a value deck. These numbers are like insane looking and they don't make any sense. But like if you ever played against this deck, it's one of the most annoying decks of all time. It had so many different like games. Games like never turned out the same. And it was just like disgusting how like things worked out. I had some like insane games. For one thing, it was actually fun to play against Rippins because, like I said, he's like one of the best players of all time. Not the best player. And you want to play against the best people. You want to like see where you're at, you know. And this deck was just like silly. Just like it plays my favorite cards like Cloud Blazer, Redcap. I have a love-hate relationship with Nevermaker. You could like lock people in Nevermaker, like Nevermaker, Momentary Blink. It's just like did just enough to kill you all the time. Aetherling, like Penny Dreadful Finisher All-Star. Not gonna make it this season. That coming season. But this guy, he beat me in this finals! What? I lost to this. I was playing one of my favorite decks of all time too. How did I lose this? How did I lose this? This whole deck was legal. Hell, this whole deck was legal this season. I mean, I've had some epic games that like no one ever saw with us, but dang. This guy was so annoying to play against. It was just like, I don't know. It was like playing. It was like I was playing checkers. He was playing chess or something, 4D chess all the time. It was just so hard to play against. Yeah, Valiant decks are like that though. Sometimes you kind of get the slow ball rolling. All of a sudden, like you're just way behind. You don't feel like you're behind, but you're just like immensely behind, and it was just like so frustrating to play against. Obviously, because you built the deck, you knew the deck inside and out, so you knew exactly what to do all the time. Really frustrating deck to play against, and it had the best sideboard. Like it had like anti-mono red. Mono red. I think like Zombies was the deck at the time too, or something. And it's a really solid sideboard. Solid gameplay overall. But maybe this deck is more a product of this guy being amazing. You could pick up like literally any deck and just be good with it. Or the deck was just like masterfully made. But this kind of topped it for me in like my all-time annoying decks to play against. What, season 7? Yeah, 7. But now we're going all the way to season 5. The only time that Necropotence has ever been legal. Never played against a Necropotence is very dumb, especially on turn 1, where we had Dark Ritual, the format. The first Necropotence decks were actually like combo decks, and they were very good combo decks. Like fun combo decks. It revolved around like Faith of the Devoted and there's this one with Death Mantle combo. The ridiculous version I used. Yeah, this was like the old ridiculous version. Where it was a combo deck. It was literally a combo deck. You just like looked for Necro, drew a ton of cards with Spellbook, like Ivory Tower gained you a ton of life. Like Faith of the Devoted, you won on your discard step. It was like such a silly concept of having Necro, but when you had Necro, anything was possible. Lake of the Dead was also a card. But I think the good Necro decks like Baker was playing were like these versions. They're very mid-rangey. Where like it made the best out of this card, Dark Ritual, which was like the secret best card. Oh, the Cabal Ritual was this deck too. Like this is the product of fast mana, like I said, fast mana, hard to interact with cards. Like even if you like burned like Swamp, Ritual, Necropotence, you just drew back to 7 and like this is really annoying to play against Eternal Necropotence. Really, really annoying. It just means you're like way behind. Way behind so early. Well, this is such a fair looking deck looking back at this, but it was just good enough. It had like I said, fast mana, just good cards, played good cards, had a good game plan, just beat you in the air, draw 7 each turn, just have 7 cards all the time, every turn. No big deal. Turn 2 Persecutes were always very strong. You played against other Necro decks, you just like turn 2 Persecuted people, black, name black. I think my best strategy against this deck was to play long, like a long game. So this is where I played Swarm Intelligence, which is one of my favorite decks of all time. But it was basically a blue-black control deck. So yeah, I mean, like I think like playing long, like you can see this guy as this. I guess as blue-black control did beat them, and Brian Moss is playing is like, what's up, Kronos? But yeah, this deck really annoying. Turn 1 Necros, so annoying. And clearly we're seeing a theme here about like annoying decks. 3 out of the 4 decks I've like featured have like incredibly fast openings, which makes you feel like you're not playing a lot of Magic. So yeah, Necro's up there for me. The last deck is a staple of every Painterable format, but this one in particular was so annoying. This is the Season 3 version of Red Deck Wins. God, why does he play 2 Burst Lightning? I mean, he won, like, I think the most tournaments this season, but this deck had just, like, a perfect combination of, like, good cards. I think, like, in the early days of Penny Dreadful, there were a lot more brewers, like, a ton more people that, like, love Magic and love to play it cheap. And that was, like, that's always the main draw of Penny Dreadful. It's like, you get to play cards for cheap. Because Magic is such an expensive game. So we got a ton of, like, casual people that just want to play, like, their decks, do, like, their thing. Like, I want to play my, like, 4-card combo, or, like, I want to build around, like, this tribe, or I want to, like, do this, but people like to play red decks. I mean, like, people love burning people to the face, and this card, in particular, Shrine of Burning Rage, actually caused the first ever, like, player-driven buyout, which we don't talk about anymore. We don't encourage that. Don't do it. But a lot of people got together, was so sick of this deck, people got together and been like, yo, we're buying every Shrine of Burning Rage possible. And there were screenshots. They're still there. They're still there. People have like 70, 80 shrines in their like collection. It was insane. I'd never seen anything like that. They drove the price up somehow drew the price of like 15 cents for just one card. Because the problem with it, not the problem, like I think like most red decks nowadays, like they have a very, like you can see these cards, all these cards are legal now. Like, you know, one drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, burn you, kill you. That's a very staple plan, but this card Shrine, you had such a good long game. Because of like everything was dealt with here, Shrine just killed you. And like, and maybe it was a product of like the new season. This was season 3, so like I said, people were just kind of doing all sorts of like random things. Maybe people were not respecting Shrine as much as they could have. Maybe they could have actually like played Disenchants. I don't know. but the thing is like when you're bringing in Disenchants, all of a sudden you're just getting killed by like a Rakdos Cackler or like a Stromkirk Noble, and you're looking at your like Disenchant and like, well, this is stupid, you know? I can't disenchant anything. So it was such a really like crazy. It was a crazy deck that had like blazing fast starts and reach, which was really important. And it has also features some of the best sideboard cards like Spell Shock. Like I think another really good deck in this format was Mind's Desire Storm and Spell Shock. People were playing this card main deck at some points, and it was really freaking annoying. It was so annoying. So man, this deck, I'm thinking back because like I said, I played Storm. I played mostly Storm in this format, but I played actually a ton of decks as well. This deck was, ooh, this was so annoying. This was such an annoying deck to play against. It caused the first ever buyout, which I vividly remember. But it was during the time we actually had like really cool tournaments. Like this was an invitational tournament. It was actually pretty cool. I lost in the first round. I got against one of my worst matchups. I played Mono Blue more. I lost a little. Little was playing Heroic. I was like, please let me dodge this matchup. I could like, all I had to do was dodge Mono Red and dodge. I could beat any other deck. I think. All I would do is dodge Mono Red, dodge like aggro, and I play against aggro deck. Was the aforementioned Storm deck. This deck was great. I love this deck. I can't believe I stopped playing Storm. This deck had pretty much everything you needed. But yeah, I mean, I think there are like many other decks that people didn't like throughout the season, but these are like at least my top, in no particular order. Like Double Sun except for like as Channel, Breakfast, Esper Blink by Ribbons, Necro. Even though I had a good win rate against Necro, I think, but in general, it's just a really annoying deck to play against. And Red deck from season 3. These decks were like so annoying. Up Jew. Yeah, that's my rant for that. I guess I'll start brewing some decks for next season. cards I think that are going to be pretty great for next season. Obviously, the way I like to look at things is like what is coming in that's new. What are the new cards? So rotation, and the new. And I've already like looked at a couple of cards. I haven't like really like looked at anything yet, but I'm really interested in like Saheeli, Growth Spiral. I'm actually really interested in Willow's Reclamation, so I might just like work on this for a little bit. And stepping to Alliance Control. The only experience I've ever had of playing against this card is in Modern. I played against the like Sultai Instance deck, and then played Wilderness Reclamation, and the deck was like good-ish, except it really didn't hinge on playing this card. So like, I mean, to play a bunch of instants and like not instants, so it was a really interesting card to play against. So I'm gonna try to build this deck. I think try to save this. I always save all my old decks, at least the ones I like, and delete them. So I have big like folders of all my old decks that I liked. And let's just call it. How do they break this card? Excuse me. How can this deck be broken? Like I said, so like the only experience I have playing against this deck or this card is the all instance deck. It was like bug instance. It was a teachings deck basically. So I have a couple of different ideas. I think it's actually best in a control shell. I think just like having access to like your lands all the time is pretty good. I'm trying to look at one card. And I have over here. I have a very interesting idea. I don't know if it's gonna be good enough. Dang, really? Wow. We are... Okay. Psych to that idea. Try to find a new idea. Because I initially had an idea in my head of like pairing these two cards together. Like Reclamation and Sands of Delirium would have been pretty great. Although I guess like it's only untaps for lands. I guess that would have been as good. I need like repeatable X spells that I can play, or repeatable X effects that I can play at all times. I have to stroke a genius people. Every time you hear that click, that means that something bad happened. Every time you hear that brewing, that means blow your house down. What is Another question I have to ask myself is like, what colors do I want to be in? I think there's gates that you can play with this. That'd be pretty cool. Or there's talk of like gates just being kind of randomly good. Look at every X spell. Excuse me. See every X spell. That's a Savage Twister. Ugin's Conjurant sounds kind of interesting. It's just an endless one. Not really endless one. Chimeric Mass, another like kind of interesting card. Repeal. Repeal would be kind of cool. Power Sake, Logic Knot. I own a bunch of Logic Knots. I own one. I should buy some more. Pro tip: if once you see a card is like legal, just go buy them. Don't buy them before they come legal. Just go buy them when they're legal, like immediately, before the prices go sky high. Or never sell your cards, or just never sell. But this season I sold like all like my air quote staples, and I made like 18 tickets. And I didn't. That was without channel, so because things like Scrap Heap Scrounger, Bloodsoaked Champion, Languish, those were all like super expensive. So maybe I didn't like get all, but I got a lot of money back. I got a lot of ticks back. I don't have to rolling in it. Rolling in the credit. Line Shatter? Could be an interesting card. Maybe like a bug deck. The mana seems really terrible for that. I think we're probably in a season where like enemy colored mana bases are probably not the best. I guess a great way to like look at how seasons are gonna go is like look at what the lands are being played. Let's look at all the lands. This one backwater. Like all the guilds are literally legal on this card. Let me see. How many Tri-lands are legal? None. None are legal. What? I just see Mystic. Oh, that's Mystic Sanctuary, I think. Is that crazy how this card's legal again? Mystic Sanctuary? This card's like really good. Somehow the Gush deck wasn't like super amazing. Some of the Gush Mystic Sanctuary deck wasn't like amazing. But this is an interesting thing to play with fetch lands. I was thinking Bant, but I don't think Floodplain's legal, that's good. I don't think Grasslands is like undecided. I think Bant could be really good. Panoramas actually do. I actually like the Bant colors. Let me check this through. Like maybe these cards would get better with Reclamation, Memorials. Infect? Oh. Well, I mean, for that, you have to look at like what cards have Infect. Light Mamba is legal. That's pretty good. Like, Infect is like only based on how fast you can get things out. So like, Light Mamba is probably the best one. None of the artifact creatures are legal. I can see here. Disruptor. So you're looking at green, maybe mono green, or if you're black, maybe. I guess my answer would be maybe. Because like you have like Blight Mamba, Viridian Corruptor, Digester is like a 3-drop, Sisbear is a 3-drop. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be a little hard because like these guys are the ones you want, like the 2-drops. You want Necropede, you want Ichthoclaw. You have like Dark Ritual, so you can maybe play like black with like Black Cleave Goblin, but those aren't very good cards on their own, really. But I like green, maybe. But the other thing about infect decks is like, what kind of pump do you have? What kind of creatures do you have? And like, what kind of like evasion do you have? So yeah, the good thing with the blue artifact deck is that it was very fast. Like they had the perfect mix of like cheap artifact infectors, and then like big pump spells. Like everything was in chunks of 5s and 3s. So that's why that deck was really good. Okay, so I've established that I could play Bant if I wanted to. Or maybe like Teamer is better. Or Jund. I was thinking Jund too. I'm trying to like brainstorm here. Wait, what fetch lands are legal? Oh, thank you. you already got me. I'm just like, you add anyone in any mana. Rix's Panorama, Floodplain. Waiting on Grasslands, I guess. I guess we're waiting on Grasslands here. If Grasslands makes it, I think Bambi actually very good. Like, very decent. Because I don't think I'd play any of the card other than group. Wow, this is... I guess Evolving Wilds is not bad. Yeah, we got Evolving Wilds. That's probably good enough. Yeah, no problem. What I was saying about brewing is that, like, if you want to, like, a lot of people just like force decks into formats, or into Penny of Dreadful. If you just like work at it enough, like, decks can become viable. You just have to like, I think the key of like deck building is like, when you build a new deck, is like have a plan, and then respect the metagame. So you have to have a cohesive plan. It's like, I'm going to infect my opponent. So I need to put the best infect creatures I have. I need to get the pump spells. I need to get the evasion spells. And then you have to respect the format. You have to like see like, okay, what am I fighting against? What kind of like removal spells are illegal? How can I counteract those things? And what other decks are popular? That's like, and that's just deck building, really. It's like simple deck building. Man, I'm trying to rack my brain about this deck, this card. The way I see this card is that I could tap on my turn, and then untap, and then have my mana again for my opponent's turn. So I want like mixes like powerful sorceries and powerful instants. I was thinking of like cycling cards. Like I was really like, my mind's like set on like Bant Ramp. I don't know why, but what are my payoffs? If you're playing a ramp deck, what is your payoff? Well, let me look at like. I'll put this on my other page. Like, one of the keys is getting this out as quickly as I can. Circuitous. Oh. Circuitous Route. Okay. Our Flourish. Frozen Tusker. I think that's gonna be like hard in this. Sure. Cards I want to put here. Rampant Growth seems like a no-brainer. Wait, Timely's not legal. such a bait. That's the... Did the check go through? Oh, there it went. Hellrider is now legal. Grasslands is out! No! No, that ruins nothing, really. I kind of randomly wanted Grasslands. I wanted more random fetch lands. My god, why? My god, why? Okay, hold on. But Hellrider is a very good addition to the mono red deck. Actually, like a really good card. Maybe I should like put this aside because I really don't know where to go with this card. I have to like think about this for like a really long time. The way I like build decks is that I just like I let it stew in my brain for a very long time, and then like somehow it comes to me. Some way. Someone was saying Squirrel Nest could be really good. Probably like not a bad idea. Oh, Squirrel Nest question. I would do some more. Maybe it's just a blue. Maybe it's just a green deck. No, I think it has to be at least 2 to 3. At least 2 colors to prevent 3. I guess lands like this, enchant lands. I think many enchant lands are illegal. Caustic Tar? Is Caustic Tar legal? That'd be pretty sick. Enchant lands are legal. Urban Utopia. Ever spelled like you tap a creature? Yeah. Utopia. Fixes mana. Caustic Tar is legal. Leaf Drake Roost. Urban Burgeoning. I kind of like Caustic. Wow. Leaf Drake Roost would be kind of funny. That's a really funny card. Do I even own these? I don't. Look at this stupidest card to play in this deck. Pay 2/2 green and blue Drake creature with flying. You can definitely support it. I mean, I don't think it's like that hard. I'm just gonna... Not that I think this deck would be bug, but I just want to put it here to like remind myself later to think about it. Like silly cards like this. Imagine just like Caustic Tarring your opponent to death. That actually sounds hilarious to me. There's no Underworld connection, sadly. This is Racecourse Fury. Good. Like I say, oh, it's not good. I'm looking at Caustic Tar. Living Terrain was. I mean, this opens myself up for like 2 for 1, so right? It's like these cards can't be good. I think black would be a color to be in, just because like you have like those 3 mana sweepers. You have the cheapest sweepers in the game, I think, right now. Like Cry the Canarium. What is it? Flaying Tendrils, etc., etc. I could also Cross and Tusker Reanimate, which would be really fun. I should start building. Okay, let me build the Reanimator deck. Alright, let's try to build a Reanimator deck here. We'll try to build the staples. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. I was actually one of the first people that ever built Reanimator. Let's look. I don't think I'm credited for that one, but I definitely built like the first cool one. If you're new to the stream, I just pat myself on the back a lot. That's just what happens. Alright, there were subless back then. God, this deck was so sweet, actually. This deck was so good. This is season 1. Like, I use loyal retainers to get all my legendary creatures. So I had like Kamal Pit Fighter. Ruruk Thar was actually pretty amazing. Boros Archangel, Razia. Such a silly deck. Eventually I played like Garzaval. That was actually so fun. Then I played the Dragon deck count? That was Reanimator. Like Recurring Nightmare. Yeah, I played that. I love retainer work. So you can only play it in your main phase. It basically says play as a sorcery. During your first main phase, you sacrifice it and you get a legendary creature. You can play it as an instant speed effect, but you can only play it during your first main phase. Or use the ability during your first main phase. Your first main phase, which is really a silly card. Never ever lethal again. What about my other Reanimator deck? Like, no one liked this my other Reanimator deck because I played played Self Mill. I played Tome Scour. Yeah, it's a reanimate effect. Alright, I'll just look at the past. Let me go with the now. Let's think about now. Okay. So this is gonna be obviously a black base deck. This Dark Ritual's legal. I get my Dark Ritual in. Reanimate, staple here. Buried Alive. I actually don't usually play 4 Buried Alives. Because eventually, like, the first one's really great, and the next ones like are really bad. I think they get like way worse the more you draw them. But they're pretty good. I mean, you kind of need like things like that, honestly. Everyone's having trouble with like targets as far as I'm concerned. But let me look at how many other. There's only like, wow. There's honestly like very few effects that actually do reanimate. No, wait. I'm using the wrong wording. Go broader. I'm just looking at my other screen here. Looking at the rotation page. Spirit Revival? Ooh. Spirit Revival's pretty good. Another sort of like, kind of like fun build around card. I don't think I have those anymore. This card's pretty amazing. That was a fun deck to play with. Gruesome Encore could be a pretty good card for the mirror match. Torrent of Souls, not bad. Gotta be the Zombify. I think it's probably the next best one. Connive Concoct. Blue black couldn't be that. Blue black can't be that bad to play. Connive Concoct is okay actually. Dread Return. I gotta play Dread Return. It's gotta be Dread Return. It just has to be Dread Return. Calder Familiar is legal again. See? Oven's legal again too. Cool. So you could do that again if you wanted to. Cool. Question is, what are you bringing back? How are we doing other things? Find some random cards. Future Dip, I think it's really good. Easy discard of. Let's go with Dread Return as well. Maybe like Haunted Dead. No Haunted Dead. Ooh, that'd be tough. That's a toughie. That's a toughie. People are saying like Pathrazor. How do I search for like really good cards? I just search for good creatures. Honestly, it helps if you can just like hard cast the creatures. So I prefer them to be like in black. It's a little harder to do because like I'm more of a visual person, so Broodmate Dragon's not bad. It's actually a pretty good one. I'll just put these on this like maybe lists. Like my maybe pile over here. I look for every creature that has entered a battlefield effect that costs more than 5. That's where your good cards are usually. Overguard Sweepers. That's an okay card. Okay, thank you. These are not good cards. Hmm. This is gonna be a toughie. This is actually gonna be tough. I guess like people were just like path. I guess I'll just add Path Razor to the maybe pile here. I don't really like Path Razor. It's good. I guess it's like pretty good on turn 2, but like imagine just like losing 11 life and then just dies. That's what I don't like about it. It's like you get no like value out of it. You just make a big idiot that is like susceptible to like tons of removal spells that are presumably in this format. That's what I don't like about this card. So I want like hexproof threats. I want like big hexproof threats, or like things like Broodmate Dragon, where like they give you something even if the first one dies. I want like stuff like that, because I'm gonna pay a lot of life to get these things back. Oh, there's I saw something in the back. This could be an interesting card. Speaks of the Guild Pact. It could be an interesting target. I'm looking at Hexproof creatures now on my side screen. This guy seems not bad, and you can like cast it reasonably in this deck. That's where that stops. Shroud creatures. Alcidur, Zephid. Am I just like bringing back Zephids now? What is Bendicor? I think it's like, wait, it's a 7 mana blue creature. It's like a 6/5, something like that. Okay, it's a 5/5. That could be worse. That could be worse. That's all I'm gonna say. This could be worse. Simic Sideswaller is not leaf. Wow. What if this card's just like really good? Actually, he's not bad. I actually like this. It's hard to kill. It has a lot of different like things about it. It flies, it has evasion. Alright. I'm looking at every black creature that has a CMC higher than 6. Very few. Holy moly. There are not a lot. Wow. This is, oh man. I'm actually getting excited knowing that this is gonna be hard. Let me look at color identity. Black. This is Colossus of Sardia. What? I can't play that card. Really awful. Ruined Processor? That's not bad. Well, Artisan of Cause, like, even Ulamog's Crusher didn't make it. I guess it's like a Hopper All-Star. I guess Pathrazor is it, huh? I don't like Pathrazor. It's just so expensive. do this. Six. Fire Extreme Gargantua, that's not bad. Draw 2, lose 2. Twisted Abomination. Twisted Abomination's not bad, actually. We can play the most fairest game of, like, Reanimator. We can play the fair game. It's actually, because you can discard itself to it, and then you just get a 5/3. That's not bad. This is... There's gonna be a lot of this format. It's like, you look at the cards, like, in the context of things, it's like, that's not bad. Because, like, that's what you have to realize now when you look at this new format, is, like, a lot of people come into these traps of, like, this card's awful. But when you evaluate a card, you have to look at it within the context of what you're dealing with. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, yeah, these cards are, like, not great, but this is what we have. You can't, like... You can't hate a card just because, like, you don't have, like, I have Shock, but I don't have Lightning Bolt. I was like, yeah, but you have Shock. Like, yeah, duh, we don't have Lightning Bolt, but you have Shock, so you have to deal with Shock being the best card you have. So, it's a lot of, like, pitfalls that, like, people can, That's a lot of pitfalls people fall into when you're building a new deck from scratch. It's like, well, God, I don't have this. It's like, no, don't worry about what you don't have. Worry about what you do have. And I have Twisted Abomination. It's on my high list here. It's on my higher list. Wait, what does Slave Driver do? Battlefield. Huh. The pickings are slim. Wait, actually... That guy's not that good. I was looking at Commander Griffin Novak, but he's actually not that good. I don't want to sacrifice a creature. Nightmare would be really slow. Dark Hatchling. It's on the list. You could tutor for it. You could tutor for it with Buried Alive. It wouldn't be that bad. That's the ugly... Well, I have an ugly Dark Hatchling. Is that the cool, like, other picture? Dark Hatchling. Extract Demon's not that bad, either. This is what we come to, just looking at not bad cards. It's not bad. This is not bad. This isn't bad either. Ishan Shade? Is that Pro White? Yeah, 5/5 Pro White. Sideboard card. Sideboard card for sure. Because I think white... Oh, I spelled it wrong. Ishan. It's Ish. It's Ish Sands. It's Ish Sands. Sideboard card. Ooh. This guy's pretty good. I like this guy. Stronghold Overseer? This guy's not bad. Flying, has Shadow. You could pump itself. Get more. That's pretty good. And you're all like reasonably castable cards. That's another reason I like about this. Huh. Who's Queen's Agent? Explorer? Oh yeah, let's look at Explore cards. Oh, where's my guy? Where's the Seeker Squire? Oh, Seeker Squire is legal. Cool. I might play that card. I always spell that wrong. It can mill your big creatures. Also, it's a target with a Dread Return. They need a black creature that makes tokens, maybe. For Dread Return to be good. I'm gonna cut this guy. I'm looking at things I can actually cast. Mono black. Wait, let me reset this. Horrifying Revelation is legal. I don't know if it's good. Player play discards a card. I don't know if I would actually play this card. It seems Call the Bloodline is legal. Okay, never mind. Play that card. I can just like Call the Bloodline, I guess. Wait, Mayhem Devil's legal again? What? I think there's a Madness deck too. Wait, Basking Root Law is legal and Arrogant Worm? What? Wild Mongrel's legal? What about News Constrictor? No? Okay. That's a deck. That starts with a deck. Deadweight's legal? Okay. Dead. Gotta be in the deck somewhere. I know I have a ton of cards in this list. I'm not really sure what I'm doing. Okay. Let's see. Wow, Urza's Factory is not legal this season. That's crazy. Zombie Infestation is legal, though. Okay. Wow, there's like, wow, there is not a lot of black token creators. Let's see, Awaken the Earth style. Crazy. Wow, there's not a lot of stuff. Yeah, this could be a crazy season. In the sense that, like, things are gonna be so... Things are gonna look so wonky. Alright. Is this the deck? Is this the deck? Is this the deck? I don't know. Yeah, Meteor Golem didn't make it. That's kind of sad. I would like the Meteor Golem in this one. But no, we can't complain about that. We cannot complain about what we don't have. We gotta just move ahead. This is a weirdly interesting list. It doesn't really draw a lot of cards. But I guess what you would have to... I mean, Seeker's Fire is pretty good. Buried Alive kind of draws you cards in a sense. I really like Swings to the Guild deck a lot. I think this card's really good because it discards itself. It's a sticky threat. Tractor Demon. But it's like a good flyer that has its own recursive threat. Dark Hatchling, maybe. Maybe something with like Lifelink. I feel like Reanimate's just gonna kill me. Maybe like Resolute Archangel or something. Oh, no Resolute Archangel. Imagine this. That is just as like the terrible Reanimator deck. Obviously the numbers need to be a little tweaked a little bit. I do like Putrid Imp. I think it's a good discard effect. I like Seeker Squire. Like I like this and just kind of everything you want it to do. Deadweight's kind of more of a side. This might be the best. What if this was just the best Reanimator target? I need lifelink. What gives me lifelink here? Nighthawk is legal again. That's pretty good. Could be somewhere in the deck. What else? No, no more Murderous Redcap. Dang it. I was looking for something else. That's for something else. Okay. There's no way this could be the deck. No way. Hold on. I need to, like, narrow down the creatures. I'll probably do at least, like, one or two of these. This guy seems really strong. I think I'm, like, stupid. Am I stupid? I think this card is actually strong. Basically unblockable. I think this guy is dumbly strong. I think like it's like the strongest thing I could find. Abomination seems pretty good too. Because you could just like swamp cycle reanimate. And you just have a 5/3 that is like a sticky threat. Hatchling, I'm like not really sold on. It's the same for extracting, but they're like 5/5 flyers. Like they reanimate themselves. That's what's a good part about it is. This one reanimates itself. Hatchling's good as a tutor target for like buried alive. I'm just like, I think like scratch my cornea. The red cornea is like bothering me. Time we got left? How much time do we have left? Minute 16. I've done nothing. Thank you guys for watching. I've literally been doing nothing but look at another screen and put cards in a list. But what else are we gonna do, right? We got an hour left. So this channel season's over. What other broken decks are there? What does the mono red deck kind of look like? Let's build another deck. Put this aside for now. I actually like the mono black. It's might be my top deck I work on the most. It's part of it's finding targets. I think that's like everyone's thing, but like I said, I like Sphinx. I actually like Abomination. Kinda like this guy. Let me look at just like a basic mono red. What is mono red gonna look like? Also, I'm always a guy that has to make like I have to have the right deck box. I don't know why. It's really stupid of me. What's the red deck gonna look like? Let's see. There's gonna be a mono red deck. Gingerbrew's back. That was making a what do you call it? Sorry, I'm kind of getting drunk. that was making a case for it being a mono red staple. Firestar, I like Firestar. Or is, wait, wait, this is just like poor Fnatic. This just says worst Fnatic. Wow, that's so funny. I didn't know this card was this big. This is just worst Fnatic. Wow. Okay. Well, I have actual Fnatic, so okay with that. Burst lightning here. Chain lightning almost made it. Almost made it. Wait, are these my 1-drops, really? There can't be these. Can't be my 1-drops. Are these really the 1-drops I have to work with? I guess just like Jackal Pup. I even own 4. Don't even own 4. They're 4. Wow. A25 was like so expensive. I don't want it. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna ask no price. Oops. Alright, Jackal Pups are in. Oh, Fire Slinger is legal, okay. This is not the deck, I'm just like putting together cards I think would be good. Fire Slinger is in. I think Incinerate made it, so I think Incinerate. Incinerate is in. Great Spear also made it. Back Searing Spear. Lava Coil is a really good sideboard card. Stormblood did not make it. Wow. Stormblood did not make it. Ember Hauler? That's a good one. This fits with the Goblin plan. I could just build like a Goblin deck. Like just mono red Goblins. Gives me enough Goblins to kind of make this happen. It's really good with a Skirk Drill Sergeant. It's not bad. If I just played all Goblins. It's a card here. I know I own 9 of these. This card's not bad. Because I had like Fanatic, Fire Slinger, Ember Hauler, other Drill Sergeants. I mean, you have this cards you have mana open all the time. Not a bad card. Kindle is legal. No one's really played Kindle in a while though. Soul Eater, Emily Soul Eater is legal. It's not a bad card. Hellrider. Oh, Hellrider is... That probably will end the curve, for sure. I'm just looking at 2-drops right now. Why don't I just build like a burn deck with like Electrostatic Field and Saheeli? What if that was a deck? There's a lot of good burn spells. Wow, no Stormblood Berserker is pretty big actually for this deck. It's actually a big deal. A Flame of Keld is legal again. Sting. I'll have mine. This card's legal again. That's it. That's interesting. Saheeli Reclamation. To be honest with you, I don't know what Saheeli does like as a card. I just know like the effect that it gives. Target artifact you control becomes a copy of another target artifact or creature you control until end of turn. I don't know what that does. I don't know what that means for anything. So you make your servos turn into like your better artifacts. Right? Or creatures. Yes. Your servos can become like ridiculous. Yeah, let me look at 3-drops. Let me go back to this. Yeah, the activated ability doesn't even seem that good. Okay, what's the 3-drop here? Flames of the Bloodhand. It's a really good card. I'll win a lot of games. It's too word. I don't own any. Okay. Hello? Oh, I know I own these. Brimstone Volley. Brimstone Volley is actually really good with the Mog Fanatic and Ember Holler. And like even like Ginger Brute in a worse case. I know there's a ton of cards here. I'm just like putting all the cards I kind of want to would play. Stagger Shock's not bad. I'm literally just looking at this like with my eyes. What house are you gonna look at? The Brazen Scourge, the 3/3 just haste. Brazen Scourge might be the card we need, not the hero we need. The hero we. I know what Slagfire is. Is that even legal? Is it? Oh, it is legal. Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't know like new cards, so like I would have like I skipped that already. So yeah, okay, that could be in there. Basically, it's just Flame Javelin, right? Which is not legal. So this is like our Flame Javelin. This is a new Flame Javelin, I guess. Well, let me look creatures. Let me see where my creatures at. Yeah, hold on. Chandra Spitfire. I think like Kayla was saying, it's something like Chandra Spitfire with like Cavalcade of Calamity, which is really funny. That's a really funny deck. Spitfire might be the card. I think it's a whole different deck building process. Goblin Matron is legal still? Wow. Let me look at. I have to eat some food soon. I'm getting kind of drunk. These 3-drop creatures are not great. Wow, we're lacking here at the 3 slot. The best card is, I think, honestly, is Brazen Scourge. This might be the best 3-drop creature. Ringleader, I don't know. I haven't gotten the 4 yet. I've been looking at just like 3-drop creatures. Chandra Spitfire is the other card that's like really good. I'll just put that in there. But that's a different. I think it's a. I guess Spitfires. Spitfire or Fireslinger is really good. Not bad actually. Okay, the 3-drops are lacking. Okay, I think I wither all. That's what like makes me feel like Hellrider. I mean, Hellrider is obviously a really good card, but like, I'm not sure it'll be the end all be all. I think it is really good with like Spitfire as well. So that helps the Spitfire case for sure. Yeah, Ringleader is legal. There's probably just a really good, like, Goblins deck, to be honest with you. I'm just looking at a general red deck win shell. I don't know if I want Jagglepup, honestly. If like this is like the best card in my deck, then I want to build around this. Hellrider. But I need a ton of creatures. That's what they're lacking. Deal non-combat damage. Brazen Scourge might be the best, the second best 3-drop. Oh man, that's really bad. This could be like a Raging Goblin season. I don't think even like Village Messenger is legal. That's crazy. You could. I think Spitfire is actually really good. No Cackler. No Stromkirk Noble. Okay, that. No Village Messenger. We have Raging Goblin though. Raging Goblin's here. Like I said, you're in a new season where this might be the best you got. I think Spitfire can be good. It's a good build around. Like I said, there's a card you could build around. Build around Cavalcade Calamity, which is legal. So that could be the deck, like with Spitfire and Hellrider. Maybe a couple less. Like you don't need all these burn spells, really. The 3-drop's so heavy. Oh, yeah, that's really good. Yeah, that's probably better than like Jackal-Pup. Weird to say. Yeah, for sure, that's a really good one. That's a good one. Level 2. This is just cut the Jackal-Pups. I guess I have like better Raging Goblin here. This is more of like a sideboard card. It's 22. Oh, it's 22 lands. It's not bad. 22 lands is a little low for Hellrider. Sorry, this is 12 lands. What am I thinking? I can't do math right now. I can't do math right now. I can't do math. Let's just cut Ember Hauler. No, then Principal like gets worse. Maybe kind of 1-drop then. Did we even check yet? I don't know. I'm trying to think here. Slaying Fire is really good. It's like consistently gonna be 4 damage all the time. Brimstone Volley, though, is technically 5 in a sense. Maybe we don't need like both of these. Or maybe you just don't need Ember Hauler. But it's another way to trigger Morbid. Oh yeah, by the way, that check is over, by the way. So the last hour is actually just like used for like what do you call it? Upkeep, I guess. Like, we just check over everything, make sure everything's. But the list is there. The list is like officially set. A lot of things didn't make it. Sorry, Dryad Militant. Man, Dryad Militant, that would have actually been a really good card. No Stream of Thought. No Rotwolf. Sorry, Infect People. No Highborn Ghoul. No Military Intelligence. No Plague Stinger. No Grasslands. No. The Hellrider. Oh, King of the Pride made it. King of the Pride made it at the last second. Phalanx Leader. Made it the last second. Ooh. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. Alright, where am I with this? I blame Pioneer. I don't know the answer, though. The real answer is we don't know. The actual real answer is we're not really sure. We're just not playing Volley. Oh, Volley's pretty good. Just not play Ember Hauler. Oh, excuse me. I don't know if Scorch Spitter is actually worth it to, like, trigger Spitfire. Like, this has to, like, go through an attack. I mean, it is pretty good. It just, like, it is, like, a 1 damage thing. What's the spicy stuff that made it? I don't know. It's hard to tell. Reanimate, Dark Ritual. I like Ruler's Reclamation a lot. There's some, like, blue cards. Like, I think Mana Leak. Logic Knot. We were just talking about how the card pool is like dramatically cut in half. So there's gonna be a lot of like interesting decks that come out in the very beginning. But there's like old staples, like I said. There's like red decks. They have like Reanimate, Buried Alive, Dark Ritual. That's a whole deck, I think. Like Wilderness Reclamation. I haven't really built. I'm not gonna click Wilderness Reclamation, but I think it's gonna be a really interesting card to play with. There's a white weenie deck. There's Brave the Elements, so it's gonna be like white weenie cards. Scrap up to date, probably not yet. It'd probably be like within the next hour. But yeah, it's I've been paying attention as closely as other people, but see what the people are talking about in the rotation. I think now we're just like spamming the bot here. But yeah, I think the exciting stuff. Oh, there's no turn 2 kills, that's for sure. I mean, maybe if you like reanimate something stupid, but I think Reanimator is gonna be like. I think there's a lot of like different cards to fight against Reanimator. I think like yeah, not Scarab Beast. There are cards. There's like Scrabbling Claws. There is some other stuff. Hey, Zeus, what's up? Just kind of sitting here, waiting around. I'm drinking. Just kind of spitballing some decks, trying to figure out this season. It's kind of hard without Scryfall right now. Obviously, the greatest minds will go through it. I'm still really interested in this Reanimator list. I really don't know. I'm really unsure of the targets I could be getting. I don't know. That's another... I mean, my ideas are, like, not super great yet. But my ideas are, like, using the lands, like lands and chance. Kossutar actually seems really good to me. I'm actually, like... Imagine just Kossutar your opponent to death. Wouldn't that be funny? I think it'd be really funny. I think it'd be so good. Call me crazy. But how could this not be good? How could this just not... How could it not be good? Imagine just like losing 6 life every turn. How could it not be good? No. You missed the talk earlier, but you have to like... You have to forget what is good and what is bad. And you have to like understand that 6 mana is probably not a big deal in this format. Look at all the ramp spells I could play. I have Dark Ritual. I can play black and play Dark Ritual and ramp this out in a hurry. It's not a big deal. Look. I could just Dark Ritual this out. Look, I have Dark Rituals now. Now it's a 4-drop. Now it's a 4-drop. Let's cut Leaf Drake Roost. I mean, this card is pretty good too, but... Leaf Drake Roost is actually kind of good too. Just making drinks every turn. Oh, I'll just cut this. Wait till I show up with 4 Caustic Tars and the egg on your face. The egg on your face. Oh, man. But that's where I got with the Willows Reclamation. I think it's a really terrible idea. But it could be a great idea. The only other way I was trying to think of it is like playing like a bunch of instants and sorceries, but I have to like that takes a deeper dive, which I can't do right now because Skyfall's not updated. I don't know what Merfolk's Guide ever is. Oh, that's not bad. Freight deck. Spectral Sailor. Did that make it? Let's see if it made it. Oh, it's not legal. Spectral Sailor isn't legal. Spectral Sailor didn't make it. Why does it say not legal then on this page? Why? Why does it say this? Tell me. Yeah. I think someone was talking about it and then they didn't realize it's not in. But it's not in. Sorry. Sorry for you. I don't even know what it does, actually. It's like the flash card, right? That you draw a card. Yeah. No, that card would have been... Oh, that's another deck we could build real quick. Blue-white flyers. That's going to be like... I think it's going to be an insane deck. I think this card could actually be really good. Because you have that Imperial Eagle. Empyrean Eagle? Oh, it's gonna be so many eagles. Yeah, this card. I think this card's gonna be nuts. I think I'm gonna buy a bunch. Gates? Haven't started talking about gates. That's kind of the Reclamation deck too. I think they could be a good deck with gates. Reclamation with the gates. I think that's like a good start. If I'm being frank. The only reason I like the Flyers deck is because you have Winged Words and this card too. I think Winged Words is like kind of silly. Card seems pretty great. Just 2 mana draw 2. I'm down. I am down with that. I am so down with that. But yeah, Spectral Sailor went pretty great. Oh yeah, Jason's Phantasm's legal? Dealer's Hawk is here. I was gonna be like a blue deck, or I'm just putting high tide. I have no idea. Oh, Terramander too. Not forget. Maybe it's becoming more of a blue deck. Splash white. Man's Rice Terry. See, can we just talk about this real quick? How we like kind of wish cards were in. Everyone, I said this at the very beginning of the stream. No one was here, but everyone, like, oh, Channel was so close. Channel is so close. Why can't we have Channel? And then you guys got Channel, and look what happened. So maybe you shouldn't be wishing for those crazy cards. Maybe you gotta think twice about the crazy powerful cards. Maybe now you'll think twice. Let's see. 2-drop flyers. Welcome turn. What is the one bird? Soul Catcher or something like that? Soul Catcher seems pretty sweet. I mean, same with the channel, right? The channel, the fact that channel was good because we had like turn 2 kills, right? That's any card really. High Tide would obviously take a specific amount of cards, but even if you had like Islands and High Tide, I would make a deck out of that. Like, if my cards are Island and High Tide, yes, I'm gonna find something that's dumb with that. Infiltrator did not make it, by the way. The Infiltrator did not make it, I'm sorry. Sorry for your loss. But what we do have is... Stormfleet Aerialist. What? That's what we do have, though. And Cerulean Drake's also pretty great too. That's more of a sideboard card. I'm gonna add that. Where's Shipwreck Singer? Oh, it's a bad card. Right. Okay. It didn't make it. Oh, and the 3-drops have to be... Midnight Hunting... Okay. I can't say have to be in here, but hopefully Midnight Haunting is in. Alright, Midnight Haunting's in. Alright. Everyone can rest easy. Midnight Haunting is in. Oops, not all of them. Oh yeah, Duress? Yeah, Duress. Duress is pretty good too. Forgot about that. I'm gonna put that in the black deck. Yeah, a lot of like the interesting like sideboard staples are in, like Duress, Mana Leak, Negate. I think Mana Leak made it. Oh yeah, Battle Screech. Okay, what about a white card? That would skew the deck list a lot. That would make the deck more white here. But yeah, that's a really good card. Maybe it might change the entire deck in general. Because obviously, like, Soul Catcher's really good, Healer's Hawk, Haunting, the Eagle. You need to be in blue. So... two columns to hit the other column. Okay, that's no problem. So the list is already done, right? So let me just look at this here. So we go through the rotation in a week. And the way rotation works currently is that you need to have at least half of the week for a card to be at 1 cent. So the number of hits will take, and it checks once an hour. So the number of hits it would take is 84. 84 is like the minimum. This is just random cards. So like you can see here, Guard Gomazoa has 86 hits, which is 51%, so it's legal. But this card here, Spellheart Chimera, had only 81 hits throughout the week, which was only 40%, which is not legal. So yeah, J-Gab's got the list. Yeah. So this is the number you need to hit, which was 84, and this is the number that was left. Now that they need 3 more hits to make 84, so it's not legal. That's right. Oh, it didn't make it. Sky Spawner didn't make it. That's crazy. 1 second. I'm just gonna blow my nose. Oh man, that was better. Cleared my nostril. But yeah, that's the explanation basically. So TLDR, you need 84 hits to make a season, and to make it in the season, and if it doesn't make it, it's not here. Maybe Battle Screech is the way to go. No, don't worry about it, you're good. Maybe Battle Screech is the way to go. Because what if I just got rid of the blue cards here? Because you need like white creatures for this, right? So you have like, what is strictly better? Suntail Hawk, Rust Ring Falcon, right? Okay, strictly better, Trusty Rusty. Strictly better this guy. So we'll have actual Suntail Taku, just for fun. Depose, deploy, artifact. Oh yeah, and then you get to play Brave the Elements, yeah, so maybe white is the way to go. Because you get to play Brave the Elements, so if all the creatures are white, it's pretty good. Blue gives you the reach and the pump. Let's see. No Squadron Hawk. That's... Dewdrops. This is a chill playlist, by the way. This you chill. Pegasus Charger? Can I play Pegasus Charger? 2-1 flying first? Oh, it's a 3-drop, never mind. I thought it was a 2-drop. That's Stormfront Pegasus I was thinking about. That might be the guy. King of the Pride, yeah. That's on the list. Actually, I might actually add that. Draft All-Star. Storm from Pegasus. Might actually make the deck here. Weird. Or maybe Aven Squire. Yeah, Aven Squire isn't that good. This list. Go wide list. Yeah, I was looking for anthems. Okay, let's find some anthems. I think I have like creatures. How many birds do I have? I have a lot of birds, right? Oh, I have so many birds. I could play, Oh, I have so many birds. I got it. Oh, I got it. We're gonna play Cloud Reach Cavalry. Yeah, baby. Here's my Cloud Reach Cavalry. No, you can talk about it in here. It's not a big deal. That's what the chat's for. To talk. Let's talk about Magic. Not like I'm doing anything really important. I just found Cloud Reach Cavalry, though. So, I mean, I am making a breakthrough here. I'm making a small breakthrough. Cloud Reach Cavalry, baby. Alright, this is a deck. This is a deck and a half. I need one more anthem. Okay, hold on. This is actually one of the. This might be the best deck I've built tonight. It's so simple yet so good. I'm looking for a certain card. Yeah, because J-Gab reminded me of Battle Screech, and like you need white creatures, so we're already off blue creatures, other than like Imperial Eagle and like Winged Words, which give you a lot of reach. I'm looking. I don't know why I'm just like not like control Fing this. I'm just like looking at all of the white anthems right now. Why am I not just control Fing? Primate's back. Okay. That's good with the Healer's Hawk. Intangible Virtue, but we're not really playing a lot of tokens. Oh, that not made it. Didn't end. Oh, I'm at the not made it part. Never mind. Crap. Alright, I'm lost. I'm lost. Let's see. Diamond. I was looking for what's the one card that has like Pride of Conquerors. That was the card I wanted. The card's not leaked. Glorious Charge. Card. That's strictly worse Pride of the Glorious Anthem is legal. Wait, what about Spear? Oh, no Spear? I guess Glorious Anthem is the way to go. I guess, yeah, it's... Now, which black border? Alright, that's the deck. Good luck. I need to cut like a card. I don't really know yet. What yet? It's also, use a creature type. Let me look at all the cards. Okay, there's not a lot of those. Etchings of the Chosen would be another interesting card. But you want to go to like black-white. They can play like birds, I guess. Black-white birds. What do you have? Spirits and some other birds. There's creatures and 4 winged words. And like Glorious Anthem. Glorious Anthem's pretty good. You haven't played like a billion Glorious Anthems, maybe like a couple. Not bad. Not a bad list. I need to cut a card though. Maybe like maybe one of the 1-drops. Midnight Haunting is really good. It's not a bird though, so it's not good with cavalry. Not a ton of birds, actually. Skymark Rock, what do you do? Oh yeah. Bounces other thing. Arcanist Owl, interesting. It only finds artifacts or enchantments. Also a bird, but it doesn't really help me here. No, I'm gonna cut a card. It's probably not gonna be like. It's probably gonna be like a creature. It'll probably honestly be Suntail Hawk. I think it's like the worst card, but we need a ton of birds. What if it's Midnight Haunting? What if I actually cut? No, Midnight Haunting seems really good though. Now I play 20 lands on this list. In this list, I'd play 20. I wouldn't play 17. And I never look at math. I'm not a math person. I am not a math person when it comes to building decks. I don't really think about it at all. I just kind of put things on the paper and it's like, alright, I think I'm good. Yeah, I know. I'm definitely cutting 4 cards. I haven't decided what yet. I too many 3-drops, that's the problem. This is technically a 2-drop. Technically, this is a 2-drop. I think I actually want 8 Anthems. And since, like, it might be just Midnight Haunting. Is that bad? Or is that or Suntail Hawk? It's one of the 2 cards. Birds will actually have for Cloud Reach Cavalry. 24 bird cards for Cavalry. Man, Suntail Hawk has really... Suntail Hawk has really, like, come down a notch. From, like, Healer's Hawk and then, like, Rustwing Falcon. Yeah, I could probably just cut Suntail Hawks. Not a bad list. You even get sideboard with white too. You could like play negates or blue. Like you can probably like shove a negate or two. You can even dip into more blue to like Mana Leak. You can play like this like weird like aggro control style. Yeah, I think I like Midnight Haunting with Soul Catcher a lot too. I think it's just read threats really good. Might be too many anthems. Not really sure. There's gotta be cards that make flyers. sleep. Alright, take it easy. Thanks for tuning in. At least 30 more minutes left. Yeah, there's a lot of cards to jam. It'll be fun. I think it's gonna be a good time. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. I think it's a pretty good deck, actually. Alright. Practice, season 15. Alright, let's buy this deck. Let's jump in the game. Let's actually do a game. We do a game? Okay, let me build a mana base real quick. Actually, I can't build the raid. I want to try the Reanimator deck. I actually randomly want to try this, just because it's like a funsies game. This seems like the funnest deck to try. Let's see. I doubt my numbers are even, like, perfect here. I'm going to play like one Path Razor, honestly. I can see what's having 4 of these. I'm just putting together a nonsense sideboard. I don't mind playing 20 lands because they have the abominations here. They kind of find lands. Seekers do too. Like 2 of these. Alright, let's play a game! I've streamed for almost 3 hours. I've not played a game of anything. Great. Ah! No, we'll watch a game. We'll see what the people are thinking about. Alright, mono red and some goblins. Okay. Oh, there's Hellspark Elemental? That's legal? What? How did I miss that? Wow, I missed that. Okay. This helps. This helps me a lot, because it helps me, like, look to see what's actually, like, in. Alright. Ringleader got blocked by the Ginger Brute, because Ringleader also has haste. That's what practice is about, though. I'm gonna eat. This is not unblockable, I know. People do that all the time. I got so much junk food for this, and haven't eaten any of it yet. Ooh, beef black cheese really nice. Oh, he's watching. Yeah, gingerbread has text on it for sure. I think Jabba was legal. I thought I didn't see it. Oh, it is. I guess it doesn't really matter. There's so many variants of that card. Oh. Jabba's pretty good. I kind of wonder how the Jackbook will be if everyone plays red deck to start. Like, the Jackbook like just a mistake to play? Because like, you know, just get incinerated so you take 3, you waste a turn. It doesn't really block. What's Major gonna find? Ringleader, I guess. The fact that we don't have like red cap is like, it feels really bad. And no Sling Gang Lieutenant or something like that. I don't know. No Siege Gang, like, I don't know. I'm kind of like wondering what the targets are. Ooh, Morph. Could be anything. Hellrider Goblin. They get like a couple cards out of this though. Got 2. Fire Shaman. I forgot about this was a card. Cosmic Larva. Oh man, the old 7/6. King Goblin. Pro Red. Oh man. I mean, Larva does though. This will trample through though. Little Irish Shaman has to be probably the new Stormblood. I like this block. Kind of. Also, they had like a burst sighting. They did not like the block. but kinda have to do it. Matron for a matron. Do it. The only chance. Ooh, I like that. Word wording. Nice. I like that. Oh, my nose again. I guess actually build a goblin deck. This is interesting. Like, Ringleader or Matron is a really strong, like, combo. The problem is, I guess, just, like, you gotta, like, really find good goblins. Like I said, there's no red caps. Ward Weirding is a good card to tutor for. We need, like, goblin removal spells. That's the problem. There's no, like, Tarfire. So, you need to find, like, ways that goblins can kill other things. Like, Ember Hauler is nice. I think that was a good find. Mog Fanatic is really good. Then you're going for the Hellrider kill, which is like, it's a pretty good card, I guess, just to kill people with. It does end game pretty quickly. I just wonder if there's like other things you can find with just like goblins that make like Matron a lot better. But I do like the Matron Ringleader like shell. That's definitely something good to build around. Crademaker I like too, actually. Crademaker is actually really good. Crademaker is really good against like if people are playing what do you call it? Pathraiser. Crademaker is like amazing. Fire Stick is a good goblin. Kinda, it's not good in this. Maybe not good for this list, but it's good enough. Hellraiser Goblin. Wow. Oh, Slavering Nulls. Slavering Nulls. When I used to build like mono red standard decks, that's all when I used to I first got back into Magic, or was playing Magic for the first time, all I built was mono red decks. And like, I would always find like the random like 2-drop 2/1s to play. I think Slivering Nose was one of the cards I played. Like, 2/1 vanilla creature. That's how I usually built my decks. Like, 1-drops, 2/1 2-drops, and then like good 3-drops or something. I don't know. It was really funny. Like, I played cards like... I played literally Fireman Ranger in my life. To like success. Just because it was a 2-mana 2/1. Forget the actual thing. It was a 2-mana 2/1. That's why I played it. Didn't even have green in my deck. Hellraiser, interesting. So he found all the 2-drops, I guess. They looked harder than I did. Like Hellraiser's not that bad. It either gets them for 3, gets them for 2. Matron for a matron. Matron for a matron. Big Skin Goblin. I actually like that. Big Skin Goblin. The hard to play. Got a reader, me too. Wow, that's actually a good 3-drop. And it's a pirate? Perfect. It's not even a tap ability. Oh, only if it's attacking. Wow, what? That's so good with like Chandra Spitfire. Interesting card. What an interesting card. Look at the Dixon Goblin probably is the best card against mono red. Probably Warden Weirding. Oh, Crater Maker. It's not bad. You team up to kill the Glinthorn. But I think it's actually worth it, because it's just like drawing cards, so you don't really want that to happen. I poured the drink, I did. Alright, last drink of the day. Oof. I got some junk food to eat after the stream. I got more candy than actual food. I have a Slim Jim. Eat that Slim Jim. I like this. I like this guy. He's giving it. He's giving the deck a lot of reach. You just like discard like lands that you don't need. Sadly, there's no like Fiery Temper. I imagine. Fire Temper not legal. Sad, but like if there were like random madness creatures, that'd be kind of cool. Like, what's the red version? Reckless Worm. I thought you want to play Reckless Worm in this deck, but... Reckless Waif is legal. Interesting. Reckless Waif is not that bad of a one-drop. Make your own... Make your own Red Delver. By just not doing anything. If you discard a card, maybe red cards that make you discard, like torment. I would say like tormenting voice. No, like Fatal Looting, obviously. The Flame of Keld. Flame of Keld would be pretty interesting. For sure. I think there might be better one-drops, or there might not be better one-drops. I don't know yet. A mock? Did I play a mock? I like the Flame of Keld. Did it. I like the Goblin idea. There were some things that were there that I liked. I actually like the Goblin idea a lot. I'm not sure if black is the answer, but it might be. Black Goblins are there. Yeah, you don't even have Mad Auntie. I don't know why. Even if the only even turn black for like Warden Weirding. Maybe like Spike Jester. Maybe not. Or Jund Hackblade. Face Vaulter is not that bad. Oh wait, that's not the good one I thought. What was the one that like flings goblins that deals damage? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the black was in there for. Maybe Duress. Duress is not bad. Ruin Blasters, that's a good target. Ruin Blasters in. Grum Gully's weirdly good for pure green. Goblin Settler for my Cossack Tar deck. Goblin Settler is not bad to get. Back Chief we saw. Sting Scourger. Oh, not legal. Never mind. I think there's like Skirk Prospector too. That's legal too, right? That's pretty good. We build a mana base for this. How many lands? How many blue lands do I actually need? This to be not terrible. The Cloud Post is legal? What about Glimmer Post? No Glimmer Post? Cloud Post is legal, but no Glimmer Post. That's really funny. That always found that funny to me. I guess I have to play Tranquil Coves. How many blue lands do I need for, like... Let's say I play, like, 10 to 12 blue spells. How many blue lands do I actually need? I might have to play some number of Evolving Wilds. Or Floodplains. It has to be something. Excuse me. Something awful like this, and the rest are plains. It looks awful. They just already registered. Oh, damn. 301 they registered. I don't even have the cards for this yet. Sideboard cards, so we need. My timer even go off? Wait, where's my timer? Hello? It didn't timer. Okay, well, congratulations. Welcome to Season 15. Woo! We did it. Woo! Usually there's a timer on those things, but... oh no. I don't know if this is better than Scrabbling Claws. Not legal Sundering Growth. Wow. Okay. Disenchant is legal. I guess I'll just play that. I want to play a couple of negates. I don't know if the cyber will support it, but I think it would be good. Okay, what about anti-wrath? I don't know if there's even anti-wrath effects. Are there even wraths in this format? I actually don't know if there are even wraths in this format. Major cleansing didn't even make it. Holy moly. What's that one card with that's too broad. Oh. What is that card? Borrowed Grace, that was the card I was thinking of. This card. I think there's those black cards that are like doing a remake. Oh yeah, I should probably like buy these cards. Oh. Huh. Just found it. Found a card. Okay. Why are these Rotary Falcons so expensive? Why are these Rotary Falcons 4 cents? Why are Rotary Falcons 4 cents? Rally of Wings is interesting. I'm gonna try that. Probably better than the other card. Probably better than Borrowed Grace. I don't have any non-flyers. That's maybe better than Glorious Anthem, honestly. Like 2 main, 2 side. No! Notation page changed! I don't have the thing. I can't use that rifle thingy. No, I can't search for things anymore. Now I'm flying blind! I'm flying blind. Oh wait, I know what to do. Changes. But it changes, right? Yes. Right. That's not how this works. No, this page is not updated either. Well, I don't even know. Wait, no, it is legal. It is updated. What is it is updated. Okay. Now to just think of cards I'd want to play. Okay, that's not legal. Really? Right. No guard duty either. Oh, what was the other? Sky Tether? Sky Tether just strictly better. Yeah, Sky Tether, strictly better. Strictly better guard duty, I guess. I only heard about this card because I saw it in a control deck. I was like, what the heck? Why are people playing this? Seems okay. Maybe just play 4 O-rings. Maybe just actually just play 4 O-rings. Doesn't seem right at all, actually. I know. We want 4 rallies? Maybe not. A couple of Sky Tethers on this list. Looks a little better. Because the negate can just tackle the other cards I'm worried about. I guess we'll just play rally. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Mana bait's a little suspect. Alright, let's play a trip. Game here. Try to find a game. In the meantime, I will just watch this game again. things. Hey, I lost. I need this Slim Jim. Needing it! Just watching this game while I wait for a game. Already built. Built several decks already. Six grams. 6 grams. Six grams of protein. I actually love Slim Jim. They're so high in sodium, though. Maybe what if I went on a Slim Jim diet? It's gotta be terrible for me. No trans fat. 2% carb. 130 calories per stick. That's not bad. Not bad, actually. It's not very filling, though. Ember Holler Spike Shot Goblin. Ooh, Spike Shot Goblin. That's not bad. Yes, the Flame of Keld. Scouring Sands. I do the Magic Gathering Creator Program? Probably not. Probably only for arena people. Your arena. Dang. The goblins got there, or Hellrider really got there. Thanks for the games I didn't play. I can't imagine anyone being... If I had to guess, you're the only two people in the league. I am correct. Yeah, I was just watching. You're the only two people in the league right now. I can tell you that. I am not in the league, so I don't... I'm trying this deck out. Oh my god. I guess I'll keep. I have all my lands, so I think I'm good. I think I'm set. Oh, no, I'll be fine. Oh, no, I'll be fine. Ugh. Draw 2 cards. In there. Maybe those didn't make it right. I can't remember. Let's see. Wow. Okay. Maybe I should have played 16 lands or whatever. Feels like a waste. Hellrider, yeah, that's pretty. I haven't found the removal spells I need yet. Not bad. Like, trying this out here. Alright, Battle Screech is dumb. I forgot about this. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be stupid if I... Oh, God. This might be really bad. Double Hellrider? Okay, Ringlater was... I'll double block this for days. I'll double block this all day. I will. I'll do it. Alright, Rally of Wings is a card I randomly found. Ooh, I think they're dead. Let's see. 12. Yeah, I think they're dead. Rally. I even did that wrong. Okay, that's 20. Rally, rally, rally. Okay. I don't know if I wait for one a sideboard. Brave the Elements is really good against mono red. Maybe I don't need as much of winged words. Maybe I want like sky tethers. The only card I was really worried about was Hellrider. Like as a whole, I don't think this is like a crazy hard matchup. Also have Trusty Rusty. Good old Trusty Rusty. Strictly better Suntail Hog. So I need to figure out the sideboard. I hate submitting lists on like leagues until I get an idea of what I need to play against. So that's kind of a hand. Okay. Damn you, Evolving Wilds. Gladly discard a card. This is why I kind of randomly want to play just like a bunch of islands instead of playing Evolving Wilds. I've had decks like this. I'll discard. And I mind. The R is not the best. Yeah. Best, but it's these got like they've got like think cards like this, Spike Shot Goblins, like really awkward cards. This thing's a 2/3? This thing is nuts. Why is it a 2/3? I hate the power creep of Magic. I think it's like one of the things I've like really like disliked about Magic, how like cards are just getting like so much better, like simple cards. Like it should not be a 2/3. I don't know. It just really upsets me how like creatures are getting just better and better. They're gonna shoot the Soul Catcher here. It's not even the only reasonable shot here. But now I can block everything. Although they could like start shooting things down. The Spec Shot Goblin is actually really annoying. Wow. Just have to attack. Go Birdman. Birdman. Hmm. just thinking about, like, what happens when I block, what happens when I don't block. I block with this, he shoots this, they take 3. I take 2, I discard this. Still have these things. Yeah, I need... Am I racing? Am I just racing this? Do I care if I just take 4? I crack back for 8. They still have to, like, they get to kill one thing. They get to kill this, I guess. They take... I think I'm just blocking. I'll let them take 3. Or... Oh, I guess this... I guess they can do it at any time. But they have to shoot now, I guess. Side. Okay, they're gonna shoot the Imperial Eagle. Let's see. Alright, Battle Screech is a good card. It just, like, blocks everything. Alright, Battle Screech, really dumb. I've decided that Battle Screech is a very good Magic card. I've decided. Remember when I tried to put blue cards in this deck? I kind of want more Rally the Wings. Rally some really good ending games really quickly. The artillery is not really helping them that very well. Backfiring. Like the goblin cannons they are. Maybe I take it. $200 doesn't matter. I don't have any cards in my hand. Doesn't matter. Slaughter launch. Dang. Dang, they're doing it so fast. They have a Hellrider. Hellrider would be kind of good. No, it wouldn't be game though. I have to draw an Anthem to kill them in Hellrider. The only card I'm worrying about is Fodder Launch. That's actually literally the only card I'm worried about right here. I'm gonna block. I guess if they had fodder launch, they could have just done that and then launched to me. Okay, never mind. I should be worried about a card that they could have just... No, they have... Maybe they could have fodder launch. They could still have fodder launch, right? I can't really stop it, so I must just attack. They died all sorts of cards right here. They're just using all their resources to shoot all my birds down. Okay. Still did do a fodder launch. Ooh, okay. Sweet. Alright. Really liked Rally of Wings. I'm not sure about Winged Words. I don't know if I need 4 of these. Maybe I just play like 3 of these. Maybe just cut these. Rifle updated. Awesome. Rally of Wings seemed really good. Now I can look for actual sideboard cards. Awe Strike? Outflank seems really interesting, but it's only good one in my head. A lot of fogs. Celestial Flare is not bad. E-Spark. Gideon's Reproach might be the best card. Puncturing Light. No. Puncturing Light cannot be good. Gideon's Reproach is way better. Puncturing Light. Way better card than that. Sanctimony. I'm sure Red's might. You like my red matchup. Yeah, it depends on the red decks. It is a good card though. I'll tell you that much. We'll throw it in there. Feels like very Whitmore, but fine, I think. Only have one kitty. I'll try All Strike. Next time a target creature would deal damage this turn, prevent that damage, you gain like equals damage. Doesn't seem like a bad card. But yeah, I guess you're right. I think the first thing to do when you build a new deck is to beat the red deck in the first like couple parts of the season, right? I think you just do that. Ravnica at War. Just exile all multicolored permanents. That's interesting. I don't think how that'll be any good, but. Wait for cards out of exile stuff in graveyards. Randomly curious. Apostle of Purifying Light. Thing. I don't own this card. Inquisitor's Snare. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. What does that seem sweet? I only had 3 drops. I wish I had more too. No, that was pretty good. That seems pretty nice. I like Rally Wings. That was a late find I found randomly. I have a nice card. Aerial Assault, another interesting card. Spell attack a tap creature, gain 1 creature control flying. Very interesting card. I would play Warden too. Warden's not that bad. Put target attacking block creature in top library. Not bad. No one else to play League with. I guess I'll sign up, why not? So real quick. Do one league match. Exactly one, because we're only three people. We're only three people in the league. One. Keep this hand. No blue source though. Healer's Hawk. It's over. Curving out. Two. Ugh. I'll play this card first. Ah, so many decisions I have to make. Actually, this is gonna be kind of nuts. They'll take like 6. Happens. Rally. We'll say burn something down right now. Alright. Ground Street's probably a little slow for this matchup. I don't know. Good though. Wow, tap lands aplenty. I'm gonna keep. This is a weird hand, but I'm only keeping it because I have at least one tap land. This is the downfall of playing a 2-color deck. Okay, I'm gonna start with Trusty Rusty here. God. Alright, Rusty down. Negates the Fire Slinger. Negates the Fire Slinger. Oh, here comes Cloudwitch Cavalry, not synergizing with any other card. I have birds plenty. I can get blown out here by a card. The card I saw in his deck earlier. Scouring Sands, I think. I get totally blown up by this. Yeah, that was the card. I thought I was getting blown up by that card. Block. Incinerate. Okay. Flame of Kill, that's nice. Again, I get blown out by that one card. Right, this is the only way I'm gonna win this game, is by dropping a bunch of anthems on them. I'm at effective 5. Hellspark? Okay. Double Hellspark. Okay, I guess I'm just dead. My hand was a little slow. A mulligan. I can keep this. God, I hate tap lands in my aggro decks. Like how it still triggers itself dying. I'm gonna approach this. Probably not necessary, but do that. Got draw. I want to get the anthem down as soon as I can. Want to be on the offensive because I have like 2-for-1 cards now. Incinerate. I'm just gonna single block this, I think. Keeps coming and coming. The trampling guys are really annoying here. I think I'm just dead to this thing. Huh. I'm actually just dead because this thing kills me. Interesting. Huh. Alright, there we go. I lost that one. The little fire slugger that good. Difference. Oh, I can't change my deck. Yeah, I don't like gains. I don't have any way to gain life. I think it's the well, other than like sanctimony, it's mono red. I think I'll be fine. Are the ways people gain life in this? What is Benediction of Moon and Taunt? Gain 1 life for each player. Silly card. Good action. Each Garden Oath. That's its. What's good with the cat deck? Let's see. Charm Stray. Primate's back. Not the Embalmed Cat. That was a really good cat. None of the Embalmed Cats are back. There's not even Savannah Lions. I have to play with, like, Train Caracol. Oh, man. Slim pickings. Sky Hunter. Yeah, the Adorned Pouncers were, like, really good. That's what really made this deck. And no, what do you call it? No Honor to the Pure, either. Rough for the, what do you call it? Rough for the tribal people out there. Alright. Alright. It's time for sleep. Welcome to Season 15. Good luck. Good luck to everyone. Be a crazy one. We got through the channel season. Now let's see if people can actually build decks. Now let's see where... This is the season, I think, where people are gonna really be tested. Because there's not... The options are slim. But there are good options all around, but it's really gonna take a good amount of copying other people's lists, or just a good amount of, like, creative Scryfall searches, I think. But it's gonna be a fun season, I think. Thanks guys for watching. Appreciate all of you. Uh, yeah, have a good day, have a good night, wherever you're at. Thanks, guys, so much for watching. Get out there and start brewing.